All right, I am now recording so everyone watching can know this is our second grade university. I'm gonna put this on the screen so you guys can see. Let me blow this up. Can you see that, Mariah?
It only says your name is starting a screen, sharing screen.
You can't see where it says second grade, is that?
No. Oh yeah, now I do.
All right, so let's walk through this. And for everyone, we want parents to chime in every second Tuesday of the month. If you're in the Eastern time zone, it'll be at 5 o'clock. But if you're in Chicago in the Midwest Central, it's going to be at 4 o'clock. We're going to ask our older children to come on and give their insight and input so that way they can help the youngsters in this grade, second grade, know what it's going to be like. So let me make this so you guys can see it better here. We're gonna do this. Let me zoom out a little bit. I'm having internet issues here, so bear with me, please. This one will be brief, you guys. We're not gonna be on here long. We're not going to be on here long at all. Okay. Can you guys see it better now? Let me zoom out just a tad bit. Okay, there we go, right there. So hopefully you guys can see that. So what we're saying here, just so everyone to know, especially parents of second graders, this is going to be a platform and a stage for you. So there's my daughter there. So can you see the little red arrow? You're
Yes.
muted. Okay. So this is what this say?
Second grade.
Keep going.
Block University.
You see that word?
Sponsors.
All right. So
Yeah.
that means read these. Who are the people going to give second graders money? Okay, you see that?
Yeah.
Go ahead, read it.
Corner stores, firefighters, anglers, martial arts instructors.
Do you know what they do? You know what anglers do? Huh?
No, not them.
They
Not
go
them.
fishing. They fish for a living. They go fishing for a living. That's what they do. So let's talk about some spelling bee words so I can get you in and out. Then I'm going to explain everything to the parents after I get you off. I'm going to get you going and off, and then I'm going to talk to the parents. So let's go through. How long ago has it been since you've been in second grade?
So I'm in fourth grade right now, so it has to be 2 years or 1 year.
Okay. And what do you remember the most about second grade?
I remember we were learning more about addition and subtraction.
Was it fun? Was it hard?
It was, I don't know, because it's been a long time and I don't know my experience as it was when I was in second.
So what do you remember the most?
I had Miss Davis and she was teaching us about, oh yeah, she was teaching us about the I'm sorry if I'm taking too long to think.
I have this right in front of me. You remember this?
Oh yeah, I do.
So this was the second grade newsletter, and it says that you guys were gonna have A vocabulary spelling bee where you got to spell the word relationship, mischievous, creative, and suspense. Those are some big words.
For second grade, yeah.
Yeah. So what? So you can't remember yet what you love the most about second grade?
No, no.
Do you
Like
remember what you
complete.
did not like the most about second grade?
Well, I did not like how. Well, I kind of liked all of it. I remember that I liked all of it, but I didn't like how you like the reading. I did like the reading.
What was wrong with the reading?
I mean, like I really wanted to read on my own.
You had to read in front of people?
No, I wanted to read on my own. I didn't want the teacher to read this story. I want to try to learn words from the book and read it my own.
So for a first grader watching you right now, if it's a first grader watching you right now, they're going to be in second grade next year. What do you say to that first grader? What should they do to get ready for second grade?
So if you want to get ready for second grade, you gotta get you gotta know your you really gotta know your reading, and you gotta get ready for addition and subtraction. But mostly you're gonna be learning more about subtraction, I think.
And so
Or
in
is that
third grade, you doing multiplication?
And fourth grade you do what's it called? Division. And then in fifth grade you do
Well, you're not there
the
yet.
word
So,
that we didn't.
yeah,
Yeah.
so you can wait. You got one more year for that. All right. Well, that's all I wanted was for you to come on and just give the first graders some advice and the second graders and tell them your experience. So thank you for getting on.
You're welcome.
You can go back to doing your homework.
I'm done with it all.
All right. You can go ahead and disconnect. Thank you. All right, you guys, that is my young daughter there. She's in the fourth grade. So now I can spend the rest of this time with you to kind of talk about second grade for the parents so you guys can see what we're doing and the bigger picture of what we're doing. So if you have a second grader now, that's what this conversation is every third Tuesday of the month, 4 o'clock Central Time, 5 o'clock Eastern. And any other students' grades that you have in the house, we have a setup where literally kindergarten all the way to 12th grade, we know what professions or businesses we want to economically assist us, meaning they're going to become sponsors to what we do for each grade. So all corner stores, convenience stores are helping us with second graders in every city that we are focused on. That's the design. And what we want the second graders to do more than anything with us is learn about the map of the United States of America. So we do competitions where they learn about the states and the capitals and they can win money. And so that's the setup for second graders. I wanted you guys to see that. The other thing I wanted you guys to see here is, let me stop sharing the screen for a second. And I see some people reaching out to me now who wasn't able to get on. And what I'm gonna say, you guys, we're wrapping up here, so don't worry about it. This was our first time doing it, so I wouldn't worry about it right now. The goal is for this to become a regular thing. We want to make certain that others take on this responsibility. So we want our Tuesday leaders, whoever's on duty on Tuesdays, we want you guys to own this. Once we give you the code, you can host it and run it. We can't do no wrong. This is really for the youth to take it and manage it. We as adults should just be the coordinators and supporters of it. but we should really, really let them make this what they want it to be, so that our young people in each region, Gary young people, Chicago young people, Atlanta young people, get coordinated. They can share, help each other with homework, things of that nature. We want to really make this a pretty big and expansive thing for them to use for their own benefit. And it gives the parents a platform if they need to link in with more layers of support. At least they'll know this is what we're doing. So I wanted to just make sure that you guys saw that. There's a newsletter that goes with this as well. It's the second grade newsletter. Not the one I showed you that my daughter school did, but one that we have. And that newsletter is our way of making sure that our sponsors can see how their money is helping us to do what we're doing here. So that's the purpose of it. Pardon me here. Like I said, we had some parents that wanted to get on but just couldn't get on, so we'll work through that later. But I just wanted to make sure that you guys was able to see this. Is one last thing I want you guys to see, then we're done. And we'll look forward to next month on the third Tuesday, which is the September 15th. So September 15th. So now let me just show you this last piece and then we're done. It is the inventory that we hope that people will complete this inventory block by block in every city and every neighborhood. If we do this, if we complete this census essentially on every block, we're going to have our people on standby ready to help with whether it's this technology piece here, whether it's in-person instruction. Of course, with COVID, we can't be doing too much in-person stuff, but at least we'll know every month based on who we meet on your block, who we can count on to help us out. So that's it. Let's see if this is ready for me to pull up. Hopefully it is. When you live stream like this, it makes the, it slows down everything. So I've been trying to wait for this to pull up before I get off because I wanted you guys to see this, but it's taken a extremely long time and I'm not sure it's gonna come up. So I don't want to keep you guys. I'm gonna read to you again while we're waiting on this to come up. Which professions are linked to second graders? All corner store owners linked to second graders. All firefighters linked to second graders. All anglers or fishermen linked to second graders. All martial arts / karate boxing is linked to second graders. So if you have anyone in your family that's a martial arts instructor, an angler, i.e. fisherman, firefighter, please give them my number, 312 area code 405-8844, because what we want to ask them to do is to be that sponsor for that child that may need help that is in the second grade. If another child in a different grade need help, we have other professions that will link up and help them. So we don't want to burden anyone down with having to help every grade, kindergarten all the way to 12th grade. We have it sectioned off so that everyone can be in their lane and not get burnt out. All right, so here we go. And then, like I say, then after this, we're done. This is what it looks like. This is the big picture. Let me zoom in so you guys can really, really see this. This here is, I'm gonna make it really, really big here. Really, really big. Okay. So what you're looking at right here is, let's go to second grade. All right, so this here is second graders. Let me get my little pin here, my arrow, so you guys can see. So right here, second graders, all second graders. We're gonna find out what zip code your second grader lives in. We're gonna find a corner store near your neighborhood, and we're gonna ask that corner store to financially be there for all 12th grade competitions and awards. Firefighters, we're gonna ask firefighters to financially be there for second grade awards. Any anglers or fishermen, we're gonna ask them to be there for second grade awards. All martial arts, karate, boxing, wrestling, we're gonna ask them to be there for second graders. Over here, what RAY stands for is retirees. Who are the retired corner store owners? How many do we have that live on a certain block? How many adult corner store owners do we have? And how many youth that want to grow up and own corner stores? So on your one block, we know Ray. retirees, adults, and youth for that one profession? How many retired firefighters live on your block? Adult firefighters live on the block, and youth want to grow up and become firefighters. This is the work that we do every day that, you know, pretty much goes unnoticed, but it's necessary work. This one piece of paper, we do this for every single block in our network. This is 121st and Perry, 121st and Perry, where we know we have 2 mechanics on this block. 2 mechanics. See that 2 right there? Mechanics on this block, 121st and Perry. We know we got 1 retired Air Force person on 121st and Perry. We have 1 adult seamstress on 121st and Perry. So this is what this system affords us, is that capacity to know who lives where, what they do, and how we can ask them to get involved to make life easier and better for our children, K through 12th grade. We also have on this block, we go down to the bottom portion so you guys can see it. We have a teacher right here, an adult teacher on this block. We have a male 10th grader on this block, 1 male 10th grader on this block. We have 1 male 4th grader on this block right here, 1 block. This is all 121st. What else we have here before we get to 12th graders? There we go. Then I'm done. 5th grade wise, we have a nurse, a retired nurse on this block. See the 1 for a retired nurse, and we got 2 adult nurses on this block, 121st. That's it. Let me stop sharing. Let me close out with you guys. So what you guys just got what I just walked you guys through is when we meet, which is the 3rd Tuesday of each month at 4 o'clock Central Time. That this is for is totally, we can mold and shape this however we want it to be, but the platform is here. So everyone can chime in. We gave you the structure of who's going to be assigned to assisting your 2nd grader for the rest of these 9 months. And then we told you how every block, hopefully we'll get this inventory done. So that's it, you guys. Thanks for watching. Please let others know the words that we have for the spelling bee for 2nd graders are, they're tough. They're not easy. It's some 3 and 4 syllable words there, but I know you guys are smart and you can do it.